Hey, good to see you today. It's been a while since I have said way to go. By just clicking on this and opening up this daily scripture and saying, God, I want to seek you with my heart. Keep doing that every day. You know, God promises, he says, when you seek me, you will find me if you search with all your heart. Keep doing this. Now, we're in Daniel 6 verse 10, and we're answering this question, how do you put yourself on the path to the greatness for which God has created you? Yesterday, we saw Daniel choose to pray to God even when prayer was outlawed. Today, we're going to see something else that kept Daniel on the path of greatness, and it's something you can do today. Verse 10 says this, Daniel went home and knelt down as usual in his upstairs room, and he prayed. So, how did Daniel live a life of greatness? He prayed every day. In fact, the verse says he prayed 3 times a day. The verse says he had a specific place in his house where he prayed, and the verse says he knelt down to pray. Can I ask you this? When is it every day that you pray? Now, I meet a lot of believers who say, well, I just kind of walk with God. I talk to him throughout the day. Good for you. I try to do that as well. Often days I do. Some days I don't. And so it's important that I have a time where every day I pray. I set everything else aside. And it's not like I'm just praying while I'm doing other stuff. There's a time where I clear the table and prayer is just the one thing I'm doing. Now for me, that's right before I go to bed because I'm a night owl. Mel, my wife, will fall asleep before me and I will go over my prayer list. I'll kneel at the side of my bed and that's just my time with God every day. I don't always kneel, but I usually kneel. And there's something about physically kneeling. Even if you're physically you can't always do that. But if you can physically kneel, do so, even if it's for a few seconds. Maybe it's too uncomfortable, and if it's going to hurt your health, don't hurt your body, okay? But the point is this, Daniel had a place where he always prayed. He had a time when he always prayed, actually 3 times he always prayed, and he had a posture through which he always prayed. So do you want to live the life of greatness God has for you? Have a time in your day. If you're a morning bird, do it in the morning. If you've got a lunch break where you're all by yourself, make it your lunch break. If you are always sitting for 15 minutes in the car waiting to pick your kids up from school, set the phone down, turn the radio off, make that your time. Or right before you go to bed, make it fit your life, but make it regular. And hey, if you can be like Daniel and have 3 of these times in a day, and if you can do something with your physical posture that tells your body, I'm not just watching TV, I'm not just this or that, my physical posture as I'm approaching the King of Kings, boy, that will set you on the path of greatness if you make it part of your habit, your daily routine. See you tomorrow.